Try and ask questions to somebody that is greater than you. Get information before you go into the field. Because if you go into the field and you don't ask questions, you don't get all those things you're supposed to get. If you get there, you will drop.
You know, one thing about bad news is that it travels so fast. It circulates so fast. It gets to the ears of thousands or probably millions of persons. This is really a heartbreaking news. This actor was so lively, he was so energetic, so full of life. No, you name it. You know, somebody would just wake up in the morning and hear that so and so is dead, so celeb is dead. And I would never understand what is going wrong in the entertainment industry, especially the movie industry. Because what? Darling viewers, you see, in the early hours of the day, it's been confirmed that our Nollywood legendary actor, JohnOkafor, also known as Mr-Ibu, is dead. This has really caused mixed reactions to not just fans and followers, but also to JohnOkafor's colleagues in the entertainment industry. You see, according to sad fans who couldn't bear the loss of their favorite actor go, they further marched to the pages of other actors and actresses to vent their anger and frustration. Because personally, I would have done the same. Darling viewers, do you know where it gets so messy? Because I would never fault any fan or follower venting their anger on other celebrities. You see, when JohnOkafor, Mr-Ibu, was alive, he literally came open about it and he asked the public to help him with any amount they have, not just from his fans and followers, but also from his co-stars in the entertainment industry. Oh my god, it gets so emotional when he said that he doesn't want his leg amputated. He doesn't want to lose his leg, and he cried out for people to help him. And I also think he must have asked his colleagues for help secretly before making it open. To think that today he just suffered cardiac arrest and decided to kick the bucket. Well guys, this is really a sad one. But before we dive straight into the full gist on how he actually died, how are you all doing, my amazing viewers? I hope you're all doing amazing out there, and you're all welcome to Naija Hot Gossip. If this is your first time on this channel, please do well to smash that subscribe button and turn on post notifications so you'll be the first to get our next video. And to my old-time subscribers, you are simply amazing. Now back on this, JohnOkafor, Mr-Ibu, really fought for his life, but sadly he lost it. And it's more heartbreaking to know that after his legs got amputated, he was on his way to recovery before he slumped and was rushed back to the hospital. Oh my god. Now, there is more to being a successful actor and a successful actress. Now, JohnOkafor, Mr-Ibu, has been on the screen for years. And then, all of a sudden, he was diagnosed of a strange illness. A strange disease that even doctors cannot tell. Darling viewers, you all know that till date, nobody knows the name of the sickness JohnOkafor, Mr-Ibu, was diagnosed of. Isn't that concerning? He was just down. He couldn't breathe properly. He couldn't feed or do anything properly till the doctors noticed something wrong with his legs and they decided to cut it off just to save his life. Even after JohnOkafor, Mr-Ibu, came open about it, the money donated was still not enough and his legs were amputated. After that, JohnOkafor, Mr-Ibu, was responding to treatment and he was able to speak properly and of course welcome visitors. Indeed, it was an emotional roller coaster when he mentioned how he felt when the doctors told him that his legs were to be removed. He went further to appreciate those that really donated. After that, JohnOkafor, Mr-Ibu, was discharged from the hospital. Of course, he was on a wheelchair. And obviously, he wouldn't just go back to work. Go back to anything giving him money, whether random work or acting. According to him, he needed time to process and of course accept his new self. My goodness. Darling viewers, you all know that JohnOkafor, Mr-Ibu, was just going in and out of the hospital even after being discharged. Sometimes he would complain of his heart. They would take him to the hospital and the doctors would say that there is nothing wrong with his heart, but within him he could feel that something is not right about him. Other time he will complain about his joints, complain about places that even when taken to the hospital, the doctors cannot figure out what the problem was. Till today, he suddenly suffered cardiac arrest and slumped. He was immediately rushed to the hospital where the doctors pronounced him dead on arrival. Oh my goodness. JohnOkafor, Mr-Ibu's death has circulated on the internet space, and big names, big stars in the entertainment industry are already posting his pictures and writing RIP. This move is not sitting well with a lot of fans and followers who believe that JohnOkafor's colleagues do not have the right to mourn him on social media. According to this set of angry fans, they believe that if JohnOkafor, Mr-Ibu's colleague, helped him financially when he needed them, then he wouldn't have died today. Amongst the big stars that posted JohnOkafor, Mr-Ibu today comes the billionaire businessman Obi Kubana, who took to his verified Instagram account to write, "Good night, my dear friend Mr-Ibu. Everything in life is transient." An Instagram angry user replied Obi Kubana's post with, "Why you not donate when he needed help?" Personally, I do not fault this set of fans, just like I stated at the beginning of this video, because everyone is just grieving differently. Another angry fan pointed out that single-handedly, one of these big stars would have cleared JohnOkafor, Mr-Ibu's medical bills, and of course, prevent him from having his legs removed. But they decided to turn a blind eye till he died. Now everybody is posting JohnOkafor's pictures with RIP captions. This set of fans also pointed out the fact that some of these big stars never celebrated JohnOkafor, Mr-Ibu, on his birthdays, but they were quick to post his picture with RIP captions. And just like I stated, this set of fans are really grieving the loss of their favorite actor. You all know that JohnOkafor, Mr-Ibu, is one great legendary actor that made our childhoods memorable, especially when he is featured in movies with the likes of Chinedu Ikedieze, which is Aki, and Osita Iheme, who is nicknamed Popo. JohnOkafor, Mr-Ibu, is actually 62 years old, and this is a freaking painful exit. One thing in life, it is either you're losing or you're winning, and it is either you're being celebrated or you're being forgotten. And at the end of the day, make sure you're leaving great footsteps or great marks that when people look at, they'll be like, this was a great person. JohnOkafor, Mr-Ibu, has indeed accomplished so much that his legacy would not be forgotten. Well, darling viewers, enjoy the rest of the video. Do well to give it a thumbs up and of course share to your friends. You can as well drop your comments below on what you think about JohnOkafor, Mr-Ibu's death. This is Niger House Gossip. Stay tuned and remain blessed.
Determination is success. Whatever you want to do in life, get focused. Try and know more about it before you start your own. Try and ask questions to somebody that is greater than you. Get information before you go into the field. Because if you go into the field and you don't ask questions, you don't get all those things you're supposed to get. If you get there, you will drop. The masses will drop you. You won't go anywhere. Please be creative. Because the job in the game is all about creativity. Be respectful. It goes a long way introducing the kind of person you are. And lastly, be of good behavior to people and to yourself.